I know one question that often comes up at all colleges, having just gone through the process this past year. I think I heard it at every student presentation I was at. The question of Greek life. How big is the Greek life at Duke University? How you mentioned that John's got friends who are in fraternities and sororities, even though he's an independent. Doesn't seem to be a big deal. Is that anything that you all have heard about? The Greek versus independent, the different.
I don't think there's any kind of like I say, even though it is a organization, I don't think it's like if you're not in that organization, you can't be friends with them.
Right.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Right. For example, the Piles dorming in West Campus, and her friends and so forth. She's even got the housing not being on that part of the group. So there is no distinction, or there is no that you are not part of that fraternity or sorority, so you are separate. There's no feelings like that.
That's great. That's great. My son actually is in a fraternity, and I would say he has as many friends in the sports that he plays. I know he's got guys in his study group from one of his classes. And that would be his friend group for that particular thing. I think in the same way that John's had that experience, he has kind of little pockets all over campus. I was just here with him on campus, like, wow, a lot of people.
Right.
And they don't all seem to match together, so they, you're sort of intuiting this as a parent. You don't really know everything that's going on in your child's life, but it looks like there's a real wide cross-section throughout the campus that people associate with.
Well, I know last year John was in Kilgo dorm on West Campus as a sophomore, and it seemed as though his floor or the dorm was essentially divided. There was a section with the football team, and there was a section with one of the fraternities. And it struck me that, it was Monday Night Football and a bunch of social experiences with the football team and a number of experiences with the fraternity. And it was really exactly what we're talking about, that mix of freely going in and out of different experiences and being welcome. And with a brittle bone condition, football was never going to be in his future. But yet he was welcomed and had a great time with the football players.
That's really cool.
And even, if you are in the fraternity or sorority or not, the students don't feel it, that I'm in the group. They don't even understand the differences.